What's going on, everybody? Free to play OG here, back on day number 132, I think, at this point, of the free to play account series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope everybody's doing absolutely spectacular today. We got patch notes, we got new events. Let's pretend like it's gonna be crazy and exciting. Let's go! Toot toot. What's up, y'all? What's going on, Frosty? What's going on, Drago? What's up, Surya? What's up, Ariels? What's going on, Swampo Zoo? What's up, brother? What's going on, Ryu? What's going on, Hamale? What's going on? I don't know if I got Kush. What's up, Kush? What's going on, Yuan? What's going on, Jeer? What's going on, Landmere? What's going on, Sarkle? What's going on, Koki? And what's going on, Maiden Spades? I think I got y'all. Mr. Monch, what's up, brother? All right, guys, let's get into this. The first thing I want to do is rip on myself because I think that's fun, and self-deprecating humor is hilarious to me. So let's go in the old inventory here. So we just did an inventory management guide posted on the channel. You can check it out if your inventory's clogged up. And I'm going through the consumables tab, and I was talking about, type enhancement, tickets, clogging up your inventory, stuff like that, mastery, upgrades, unimportant things. Somebody left a comment and was like, dude, use the Ultron icon in your inventory. What are you doing? I literally left this thing in my inventory for weeks to make that video and to point out that these go in your inventory and you have to use them, and literally forgot it. It's absolutely hysterical. So it just sits here the whole time I'm talking about this, and then I leave and I just leave it in here taking up a space. So massive W, Ultron's victory, out of the bags. You better believe it. We went from 651 to 650, massive upgrade. I just thought that was hysterical, dudes. I literally had been leaving that in here for so long just to make that video. I had those icons sitting here to tell people. Anyhow, I did forget about them for a long time. For a really long time, I had forgotten that you have to actually use them, or like I used one and was like, got distracted or whatever. But yeah, for the last couple weeks, they've been sitting there. Is Sahaj here? Where's Sahaj? What's up, Sahaj? Are you here? What's up, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. That's right. It's right under the GBR list. It's like, GBR, don't say hi today. We got to keep the lists, man. Got to keep them straight. All right, anyways, I just thought that was funny. Thought I'd make fun of myself and thought I'd use that icon. All right, guys, so we got patch notes. We got some new events. We got some stuff to talk about. So let's start. What do we got? 40 people here already. All right, guys, let's just jump over to the patch notes. Let's start taking a look at it. We'll go through them. I'm sure most of you have seen a lot of what's already in them, but we'll jump over and take a look. A little bit of a flashbang here, sorry. Nice and solid white on the forums here. All right, greetings, agents. CM Fragment here. We got a patch with a superhero. Create a world where mutants can live in peace, man. Tier 4, new uniform, added for Bishop. He's ready to travel through time once again, you guys. So don't even try to stop him. He's prepared. He's got a sack lunch. He's got a banana, peanut butter and jelly. He's ready to travel through time, y'all. And if you try to stop him, it will be at your peril. All right, so we got a new uniform here, guys. I'll point out a couple things really quick. I already kind of watched everyone else's videos to cheat here a little bit. Superhero, blast, the things you'd expect. Alex did point out he's only got the energy projection tag, which is kind of a bummer, and kind of just like, I think they just probably slept on that and didn't think to maybe give him another tag, with the upgrade. But couple skill effect changes here, some minor changes, but the biggest ones look like they're the fact that he actually gets ignore targeting on a counterattack skill here. It also gives him damage immunity for 5 seconds, which is a big one for PvP, and also gives him a 100% buff, all attacks buff, basic damage buff for 2 attacks. And I'm curious if that's going to be 2 attacks like the counter attack and an additional attack, kind of like Doctor Strange's 6 skill, or if it's going to be 2 attacks after this. I imagine it's the counter attack and an attack, the next attack after the counter attack are both buffed by 100%. So hopefully that'll mean he can actually do some clappy damage. The problem, though, is looking through the rest of these skills, pretty basic stuff on the rest of these. Down here, he does have accumulation and invincibility on his 5 skill as well. But he is missing penetration, so he has no penetration. So my biggest concern right out the gate was going to be that, yeah, he's going to counterattack and ignore iframes, but he's not going to do any damage because he can't penetrate defensive abilities. So we'll see how this pans out. It's looking like probably Team Battle Arena Alliance Conquest territory. I would be shocked if Bishop came out swinging. I mean, yeah, dude. Dude's not going into timeline battle and taking out Sentry, Null, Colossus teams. Me doubts. So we'll probably see AC, Team Battle Arena use, if anything. And then, yeah, Beast Mode mentioned that Koki, that a Mighty Destruction actually gives him penetration as well as a single skill damage proc. So there may be some use for a Destruction CTP on him to give him that penetration. However, as a Blast type, his HP may be low. I did mention that in a comment on Alex's video, and someone commented back. Because he's a Blast type, his HP might be kind of inherently low, in which case a Destruction isn't going to help him with any survivability, and he may end up just getting, you know, clapped out of existence. So we'll have to see how that pans out. It could be really interesting, though. It could be interesting, giving him penetration, because that's genuinely one of the only things he's missing, besides obviously Immortality or Revive. But yeah, other than that, we'll have to wait for the skills and stuff to see how these play out. I'm not seeing any other major changes to abilities or anything that, you know, would be alarming on paper. So we'll see how the skills look and how his combo looks and everything, so how they animate and everything. And then we did get tier 4 advancement for him. And the tier 4 is kind of interesting. He's got, when you activate it, he heals for 15% of his HP every second for 7 seconds. And then he gets a basic damage increase of 80%. That decays by 10% every second for 7 seconds. So he'll, right when you pop it, he gets 80% basic damage increase, and then every second after you pop it for 7 seconds, it's reduced by 10%. So it just slowly decays off. But interesting stuff. So it looks like, you know, between the tier 4 ability and some of the buffs here, it's looking like he does have some potential to do a really spiky damage, but how that's gonna fit into the PvP puzzle overall, I'm not exactly sure. So we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. And then we do have the uniform collection being finished. You can grab yourself some absolutely insane Phoenix feathers from buying all of these uniforms. You know, I don't try to dog on these guys too much, but this is one thing I feel like they could really, here's what I feel. This should always be a crystal return. If you're going to collect every uniform in an update, you should get a return on your investment, in my opinion, and that should be crystals for all the crystals that you've spent. I think that'd be really nice. Dreaming, I know, but I think that'd be sweet. Even if it was just like 100 crystals, it would be a nice little like bonus, you know, for getting them all. Anyhow, we got a couple other improvements, nothing crazy, whoopsies. Hot deals, looks like they're running the hot deals for another like a week or two here, so people can get those if they want. Sunspot's recommended position of support has been added, which is good because he does have that support ability. Madeline Pryor, one of her team ups, gave physical attack and is now going to give the appropriate energy attack. They fixed that. Not really a big deal, but good, nice. Very strange though to me, out of all the things, like why this? What made you think to fix one weird team up ability? Anyhow, that's going to be it for this patch. So very, very small. That's why we set our expectations low sometimes. You never know. For whatever reasons, you know, internally, pacing of updates, whatever it is, you know, they went with the one uniform, one character update for the mid-month here. We may get a second mid-month, get the Ironheart stuff. We'll see. We don't know. I'm speculating that that's likely the case. We got the uniform collection, so we know that we're done with X-Men 97 for now. This portion of X-Men 97, so it's likely that we're going to see, you know, some new flavor moving forward, which could be that Ironheart data mine that we saw. And then the other thing I want to take a look at, of course, is under the events and sales. We'll take a look at the new events in the game, because we are starting a new cycle here. All uniform discount is going active now. It'll probably go live with the patch or reset tomorrow. I don't remember which. I think because this is a rolling patch, we're likely to see this after reset. I think if I peek back in the game, I can probably... Nope. They sure aren't updating that a lot. That's okay. Yeah, this should be starting after reset. 17. Oh. No, it says after the patch, so we should see it after the patch. We'll see how it goes. It should be live after the patch. You get a growth mission for Bishop. Pretty boring. Some extra materials. If you're building them up, it's just a little refund on some of what you're spending. Ranked battle for Bishop. This will be cool. Just some more crystals potentially for us, which is fantastic. Nobody's crying about that. This is cool. We got a little Odin's Blessing and some Awakening stuff here from an extra special pass. It's a nice little gift. A little extra gold, which is nice. I'm not mad about that. And then a couple, let's see, you get... Those are the missions, I'm sorry. And then, yeah, you get your Odin's Blessing. This is weird. This was what I was looking for. You get a 6-star Uru chest, Odin's Blessing included. I'm not sure if that just means you have a chance at getting Odin's Blessings, which is kind of but whatever. And then you do get an actual Odin's Blessing at the end. You get 2 million gold, and you get some of the Eternal Flame to awaken Odin's Blessings. Some nice freebies. Nothing wrong with that. We'll take them. The World Boss event, this is always nice. It's just extra materials. You know we need these tier 4 mats, so not mad about that at all. Looks really standard. Same stuff we've seen there with that one. And then we got an energy bonus mission. I always like these. Nice little extra chunk of materials. Particularly the essence and the hidden tickets and stuff is nice from these because everybody gets them by just playing the game. Another check-in. We'll get some X-Genes and stuff. These are actually going to be nice for me. I'll probably use these for Storm for her uniform. Get some extra bios so we can start ranking up her uni. Not sure yet, but that's looking like a good option. Essence of Dimension and Titan Components Pack gift. And then this is the new sort of event we've got here. And basically all you got to do here is you'll get a bonus mission. So like the energy bonus mission. And you basically just have to enchant swords, awaken swords, reroll the options on an awakened sword. You just need to do everything that interacts with the sword system to get all of these unknown particles unlocked, and then you can use your unknown particles along with a little bit of gold to craft a Rune of Return, which is a really nice gift for free-to-play players. Just an extra shot at that 6-star sword, so very, very nice. And actually, I'm more excited for this than I am the Rune of Return. This is going to be what is that, 30 radiant runes. These aren't the crappy ones. These are the better runes. So we have access to a good amount of radiant runes as free-to-play players, which is awesome. Absolutely love that. And then some material chests here. And again, with the gold costs, we'll have to we'll see what's in here and stuff. We'll see what's going on with the material chest. But last time it was like 10 million gold or something like that, I think we calculated for the chest. Here it's like, what is that, 100 times 150,000? So yeah, similar. So we'll see what's in the chests, what they contain, and if they're worth spending the gold. And that's looking like it for this round of events, guys, which doesn't look too shabby. I like seeing the new events. I like seeing the Odin's Blessing Special Pass is cool. I like seeing the craft event, so nice. Good to see some new stuff like that. Yeah, 15 million total, exactly. It's even more. So hopefully they are cracked. That's what we're hoping, man. What's up, Danish? Yeah, that's what we're hoping, man, is that they're actually a little better. I don't know why they would cost more and give us worse materials than the last one, or the same, rather. But we'll see. All right. Oh, did it show us there, Kush? Did you see? I didn't. Still waking up. Did it, I'm peeking back over at this. Did it show us the contents? Or are you just making that up? Oh, yeah. We don't know. All right. Let's see here. Let's get rolling with this thing. So there you go. I'm excited. I'll watch the live stream tonight with Alex, see what's going on with Bishop. Report my findings from all the various content to you all tomorrow morning. And we'll take a look at Bishop on the stream as well. Let's pop in here, see what's popping in here. Mythic Urus, we like those. We will take them. Let's see what the challenges are here. Alliance Battle, Normal, Combine an Uru, Awaken an Uru. Okay, so these are the ones, guys. I'm glad we're looking in here. This is why we talk about this kind of stuff. You actually need to participate to get this pass to move. You're going to need to combine an Uru every day, which is something you may not do, and awaken an Uru. This looks like this is one-time challenge, right? Yeah, for 100 XP. Just need to awaken one Uru. If you don't know how that is done, you simply come in here, find yourself an Uru, preferably. Can you Yeah, I was like, you can't awaken normal. Anyways, you need Odin's Blessing. You take your Odin's Blessing. You click Awaken. You then grab yourself a fodder Uru. So like a 6-star whatever. Whether it's, use a crappy one. So like recovery rate, something like that. Skill cooldown, I don't use a lot anymore. Energy defense, things like that. Recovery rate's actually probably a really good one to use. Because even the defenses you could justify over recovery rate in my mind. But anyways, you just slap it in there and then you hit Awaken. And then it uses the materials and the 100,000 gold to awaken said Uru, giving you extra juice. And there's a super success chance with it. So you can get like, what are they called? Odin's Glory. That's what they're called, which is just a super awakened Uru. And you actually can take multiple chances, by the way. Not that I really recommend it, but you can like keep trying to hit the super success chance. You can keep trying over and over again if you're that kind of crazy. Don't if you're a free to play. That would be a terrible waste of all your Uru. Anyhow, that'll get that accomplished for us. We will grab our 100 Special Pass XP. And then, yeah, the other thing, just make sure we do a combine every day. Boop, boop, done. Easy as that. Just don't forget to do it. That's going to be the key. And then, last but not least, is going to be spend some gold, which I'm sure we will get around to doing, eh? Did we get a, oh yeah, speaking of gold, give us that gold. All right. And then the craft event we'll look at here in a minute as well, but for now, let's go ahead and jump in here, collect some dispatch rewards, fill up the gas tank, coffee as well. There we go, a little bit of energy at the end there. Check the shop. That don't look good. Oh, that's quite yucky. Yucky. All right. And that is also pretty yuck. All righty. Get out of there. Check in with the Alliance. Boom. I think we are in a healthy place to start donating. Getting our tokens. We need those tier 4 materials. Let's do BAM's 15k. We'll do feathers again. That's fine. And spend them out. That way we are just circulating materials in the Alliance for more tokens so we can all get our tier 4 materials. There we go. All right, wow, that was quick. We're all just like juggling here in the Alliance. Whoa, support juggle. Nice. Okay, 383, so we'll start working our way back up there. Of course, we need all the tier 4 materials ever. Jump into the inbox here, take a look and see what's going on. Gore has not gotten a uniform, and we have no word about Gore getting a uniform, unfortunately. There's a huge group of people that would love to see a God Butcher uniform for Gore. We'll see if that happens. Also, what's up, Steven? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, so we're all going to be having to do some sword enchanting. What's up, Nielsen? What's up, Dracos? What's up, Ron? What's up, O's? What's going on, guys? Hope you all doing well. What's up, Jermaine? What's going on, brother? Indoff, what's going on? Sunday Store, good to see ya. There we go. Go back and get everybody, man. Don't want to forget. Let's go ahead and grab our inbox contents. Quite boring today. Just hoping for some extra gold, mostly. We'll see what we get. That's not gold. However, I did put out feelers letting people know I am willing to trade whales Dimension Brie 1-to-1 for Carbonadium. So if Alex or any of the whales out there want Dimension Debris for their, for their elite gear, I'm trading 1-to-1 for Carbonadium. You can get your Dimension Debris here. All right. Got those. Those look nice. I want to see here. We got a 6-star character selector. And for this one, what did I decide? It was like if you have a character that's like 1 star, you're better off just taking the 6-star character. Yeah, like I'd be better off taking Karnak. I can't like do the math in my head. It's like 160 plus, I think it's a few more bios plus the gold. That's the biggest thing here, right? So a lot of you people would think, yeah, I'll get bios for a uniform I need. And maybe you would. Maybe, that's a choice you can make. But we're so hungry for gold that like I got to pay attention to the little things. And for me, this saves me the gold to rank up Karnak to 6 stars, which is actually not, I mean, it's like 1 million gold or not 1 million. It's like, oh gosh, 500,000, something like that. It's about 500,000, something like that. Anyhow, I think we'll take Karnak today. Much as I don't really like Karnak. Hogan's 3-star. Yeah, I got a lot of these guys kind of hanging out in the middle. We just need to finish them up. We're looking good, though, man. We have oh, hey, oh, yo. We get crossbones here. It's the important things, you know? There we go. Let's, you know, because we got to think about these things. It's important. Plus, I need to look at my notes for a second. So there you go. Tell me, who are we getting? Who are we getting? Who? Oh, we have to wait. We're not quite ready. Almost. Almost. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ending the poll while it says what I want it to say. Looking good. Crossbones it is. Absolute baller, man. Might even clear a stage in Shadowlands for us someday. Absolutely crazy. All right, good deal. And then 3 million gold from Alliance Conquest. Love to see it. Love it to be more. We're on our way, guys. We're on our way. You know, 5 more years and we'll be getting more gold from Alliance Conquest. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Tier 4. Tier 3 Doctor Strange, currently building my personal favorite Scarlet Witch. Who should be my next Tier 4? I mean, Doctor Strange is who everyone's going to tell you, and it's the right answer. But if you really love Wanda, nothing stops you from doing Scarlet Witch and then doing Doctor Strange. However, the correct answer is Doctor Strange for the most part. He's just going to cover way more ground for you. Way more versatile. Both good characters, though. Good uniforms. And then, yeah, I got to use up the rest of these for, you know, that exact thing. We got to take some of those, like, 4-star characters up to 6 stars. Also, I had, like, a moment, and I was thinking about this thing, and I'm just going to be cryptic about it. And I'm basically going to say this, just get it on the record. That way I don't have to feel guilty. For all the new players, not even free play, this is for new players. I don't know that anyone would be really paying that close of attention to my crystals, but I just want new players to know I'm getting more crystals than you think. I'm being sneaky, false, and tricksy. I just want you to know that, because I really do want new players to know that this is, like, I'm making my crystal income appear slower than it is. I think I should get that out there. There we go. We spent our gold. Hey, and now we get an Odin's Blessing chest. Let's go, man. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? Should we open it, or should I save it for like 2 days when we need it on a stream to put it in the thumbnail? No, I'm just kidding. We'll go ahead and open this sucker. Let's see what we... Well, maybe I shouldn't. I should put it in a thumbnail. I used to do that. I was doing that with all the Odin's Blessings and stuff. So I'm going to save it. We'll put it in a thumbnail. We'll make a big deal out of it. Woo. Could be a big deal, man. That's a strike. That's nice. I need one more strike for Null. And then he's all striked up. Cool. Cool. All right. So we got our inbox collected. We talked about that. Let's do a GBR or 2. All right, indie takers for GBR today. What's up, Lancelot? What's up, Dean? What's up, Frozen Archer? How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. You know I'm getting that authority today. You know it. Drago and Swample Zoo. Let's go. I can... Oh my gosh, you guys. I already passed you. I can never remember who's who, man. Everybody's name's different everywhere. Everybody's got a name on YouTube, a name in game, and a name in the Discord. And I'll be danged if I can remember who any of you are. Don't do I have you on here though? There you are. I was like, I know I have you in here somewhere, man. Thank you. There we go. What'd you say to me? W Drago, W Bishop, indeed, WWW. WWW. All right, let's do this thing, man. This GBR, get that soul of Faltine. We got to get some extra carbonadium today, guys, and we've got. I peaked at the world boss for today. It's nice. And we've also got enough, Warriors Mementos in Otherworld Battle Shop to buy ourselves some carbonadium. So we'll keep working on Storm's gears. For those of you who missed it, yesterday was kind of a big deal for me, for us. I don't know, for me, definitely. What's up, Anaz? Hope you're doing good, bro. We're celebrating 2,000 subscribers. Streamed for about 4 and something hours yesterday. And at the end of the stream, sort of as a thank you to everyone who was there, and because I freaking felt like it, we started working on Storm. And we actually got some pretty good rolls on the last roll of 2 of the gears, and we're able to get 2 of her gears completely done. So we will probably continue working on Storm today just for fun. Why not, right? It's going to be like that for the next 2 weeks. The way this is lined up, we're gonna have to like make ourselves on stream, which is no problem. Like get good or go home, as far as streaming's concerned. So we just gonna figure that right out. But we're gonna have to like find our own fun. You know, this isn't the 10-year anniversary anymore, baby. Should I tier 4 Strange or tier 4 Storm using the 25% discount? Good question. It kind of depends a bit on what you already have in your roster. But I would say that I like using discounts, personally. But Doctor Strange is really, really strong. No, I think IMAP was asking, should I just go ahead and tier 4 Strange, or should I do Storm since I can use a 25% discount on her, I think was more the question. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the carry. Let's go. Toot toot. And it depends, IMAP, I'd say, on the staggering of your discounts, right? Like, and if you need a break, like if you're doing really well on gold and your tier 4 mats are there for Doctor Strange, just get him done and then go for the 25% discount on Storm is probably the way to go. If you're like, but if you're feeling like resources are really, really tight, it might be a better time to just use the 25% discount. I think that's kind of how I would look at it. They're both really, really good characters. I think Doctor Strange is a little bit more versatile. So you can't use the discount, guys. I don't think that was the question. I think the question was, I have a discount. Should I do Storm with the discount, or should I just not use the discount and do Doctor Strange, since I can do Doctor Strange? That was the question that I saw. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Oh, believe it or not. Terrible crime, but it's happened. It's happened. What do we got? 48, not bad. 5, 5, and 5. Boo. Okay. All right, we got a GBR down. We got a lot of energy. We're good. We're going to keep moving for now. I'll do my other GBRs later. We're going to keep moving for now. Let's go ahead and get rid of some energy. I got too much. Too much. Even if we did another GBR, I'd still have too much. In fact, I'm probably going to do that other GBR now that I'm looking at that. Did I just like... Okay. Good. Didn't even like look at what I got. I think there's like one more emblem to get for us, 1 or 2 out of the Franklin pack. That's kind of a tricky question, Indoff, because people are good for different things. Like Thor is really good for farming content like dimension rifts and things like that. Black Widow is definitely not in the conversation when it comes to the strongest native tier 1 characters, not even close. Venom's damage output is insane, but he doesn't cover very many days of ABXL, but he's really, really good. Iron Man, no. So I'd say it's between Thor and Venom. Yeah, like Kush said. And between the two, they're very different characters. And I don't know, are they the best native tier 1s in the game? I think the way I'd break that down is like Gwenpool has really insane value as a native tier 1. She can do things that some other characters can't. Thor, similar. He can farm in ways that other characters kind of just can't. And then as far as native tier 1's damage output, yeah, I would probably say Venom over Gwenpool, even though I don't have Venom tier 4. So yeah, I think you could kind of say Venom. No, Gwenpool, Venom, Gwenpool, and Thor. I got to give it to all three because Gwenpool covers so much ground in ABXL. She's maybe not the best for some of those days, but her ability to like put a rage on her and she can play like spread out so wide in the game and cover so many modes for you. And then she's got that extra pierce. Very, very good native tier 1. And I think those are probably the three. And Storm, holy shit. Dirt and Storm. And I think those are your folks. While we're in here, guys, I got a thing to talk about today. I put it in the notes because it's actually kind of a big, or in the thumbnail, because it's actually a big potentially change in the plans for this account. So our plans currently were to tier 4 Storm, because she's a badass, and then tier 4 Sentry, because we need him for PvP. I think we might be better off just going Storm, Venom, Nick Fury, then Sentry. Crazy talk because I really want Sentry for PvP. But I can keep struggling in PvP for a little bit. World Boss Legend Plus needs to be a priority for us. I haven't given the rewards from it as much credit as they deserve because I've never really farmed World Boss Legend Plus. I think it's really smart for our account to go ahead and get the 9 tier 4s as fast as possible so that we can unlock Black Swan. We're in a position here where when we get Storm done, we're good to just go straight into our last discount. So we can do Storm, then we can do Venom. And then looking at things, I just was like looking at this morning. This gets our books spread out so we get blast, combat, speed. And then we have awesome DPS for World Boss Legend Plus. We've got Storm, we've got Venom, we've got Doctor Strange, we've got Gwenpool, we've got Thor. So we've got 5 strong tier 4 damage dealers for World Boss Legend Plus. So we bring up Nick Fury as a support just to have one support that we can throw in here. He can support Storm, Venom, Thor. That's it, but that's good. That's 3 out of our 5 that can be supported by Nick. Take him up. Leave Sentry at level 80 for a while until we're into World Boss Legend Plus, and then go ahead and pull the trigger on Sentry. And at that point, we can start building out into PvP characters for tier 4s without having to worry so much about what we're doing, because we'll have our DPS carries covered for World Boss Legend Plus. And as we fill out the teams, the DPS carries will already be there. So I think that might be a major switch that we should make on this account. Also, we are going to just like languish in gold hell trying to tier 4 this guy. We will be sitting here with no resources for weeks trying to tier 4 Sentry. So just wanted to break that down, go over that. No, Magic is not completely abandoned. It's just the move into World Boss Legend Plus. Not at all. It's just that she doesn't fit into that plan as well. What this does, if we go Storm, Venom, Fury, it like locks in a really solid core for our World Boss Legend Plus, starting to move into it. And then it opens the door for us to just go into PvP characters. At that point, we'll probably be looking at like Sentry tier 4, then maybe Magic tier 4, then Wolverine tier 4. Of course, this depends on who's added to the game and how they affect the PvP meta. But then I don't have to worry about it because these just become fillers for our World Boss Legend Plus teams as we get into 4 and 5 World Boss Legend Plus teams. So I'm hoping that's going to be a good play. Plus, we get Venom tier 4. We got a rage on this dude. He's an absolute monster. It's kind of criminal leaving him at level 80. I'm not going to lie. Oh my goodness, pardon me. Wow. Golly. All right, a little bit of nose maintenance. There you go. So, yeah, big change in trajectory, but I think that'll work out a lot better for us, and it gets us into World Boss Legend Plus, which we need really bad. Especially with the new system. I want to unlock Noel's little dooger first, and it's very expensive, and so I wasn't even able to get this done in time for the event, I don't think. Yeah, which ended like yesterday or today. So, 2 days ago, something like that, the little forum event. So yeah, we really want to get into World Boss Legend Plus, start getting better rewards. Hopefully we can push like into Black Swan and maybe soon even into Corvus, so we can have multiple chances for our World Boss of the Day to be World Boss Legend Plus, since that's one of our major concerns. All right, before we do World Boss, I gotta pick my nose. Sorry, this is like bad. All right. There we go. Much better. All right, let's do this thing. Black Dwarf, guys, 5 clears. Just kidding. Get me out of here. Yeah, this thing's nice, man. We get 500,000 gold here. And I always like a little bit of extra materials. It's really good. Oh, we also need to look at tier 3ing a character, guys. Like, as our gold isn't so crunched down to nothing, we can actually be bringing up tier 3's transcendent potential characters. We got like Ghost Panther and stuff we need to transcend, so we'll be looking into that as well. Maybe we'll look into some of that today. It's honestly been slipping off my mind because we've been so focused on tier 4s and stuff. Oh gosh, yeah, we haven't seen Gore in a while. Hey, yo, what is it, Vulture? Oh, Rescue. Ooh, Stinker. That's one we just need to... Holy sheesh. The more challenges there are, the more it costs, right? So it'll be down to just the rescue challenges, but still. Anyhow, already up on stage 19 here. Did we do this with Venom? Probably. We don't have a lot of options. Yeah. Wow. Okay, okay. By 50%, sure. Yeah, let's just let her rip. There he does. We'll give him proper strikers, though. I don't know that he needs the ignore dodge at all. You never know with Gore, though. So I'm gonna throw that sucker in there, and we'll give him some more damage here. There we go. Beautiful. That'll work. I don't know what Misty is. I think she's ignore dodge as well. That's too much ignore dodge. Too much. Big Moon Knight. When attacked. That'll work. There we go. He does, but he hits harder at tier 4, and when we're moving into World Boss Legend Plus, that's when I need Venom to hit hard. Oh, I thought we were talking about Venom. I could be wrong. You guys might have been talking about someone else, talking about Ghost Rider or something. No, I don't think it's worth building Ghost Rider without the seasonal uniform, no. It's his bread and butter. He doesn't have a good option outside of that. At least not that I'm aware of at all. Let's just play it safe here. Yeah. He can hit harder. Oh gosh, look out, Shuri. Super dramatic music, let's go. Let him know, Venom, let him know, man. Giving him notice, bro. Stage 19, No, sir. Oh, that's 100-second, too. Did we already have the 100-second done? I don't know. Do you have to do that every 10 levels? To get more gold? This sounds so crappy, but it's honestly one of the best tips for saving gold. Stop spending it. As far as places to get it, just make sure your dispatch sectors are healthy, stocked, you've got your characters organized. I was nagging myself about that yesterday. I still haven't done it. Got to go back through Discord and maximize efficiency because tons of your gold comes from dispatch, so I can't harp on that enough. Also, obviously, make sure you're doing your dimension missions for the gold there. Then there's also just like a lot of gold, like 1 million here, 1 million there, that come from just doing various modes. Like if you're playing your timeline battle entries every week, at some point, I can't tell you which day it is in the, you know, participation rewards. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, yeah, I think like participation, contribution. Anyways, participation rewards. You participate so many times, you get 1 million gold from timeline battle. And also multiverse invasion. Don't sleep on that, man. A lot of people like skip that mode entirely. It is a completely set it and forget it mode. So you can, you know, just turn it on and go eat breakfast, man, and just leave it. And this is not going to go well at all, I don't think. But I thought I'd try just for fun. You can get a good amount of gold out of there. It's kind of random as a free-to-play player, but you can get over 1 million gold from Multiverse Invasion just from letting it run. So I highly recommend it. No, she ain't gonna even. She's not even gonna touch this guy. We'll give her proper strikers. We'll give her the whole thing. I just want to see. Yeah, he gets the same amount whether he's a striker or in the team, right? It don't matter. I'm pretty sure. Pretty positive. Just has to be involved somehow. I know, right? That VIP one, I try not to talk about it, man. We don't talk about that. And people still find a way to be broke, man. I don't know. Wow, that's actually surprisingly good damage. I just think I'm gonna die, is the issue. We're gonna play it safe. Switch to old Spidey Man. Oh boy. Oh, I'm surprised he actually got to that phase. That was so close. We don't talk about either. We don't talk about Bruno or friggin' VIP one. I don't talk about either of those things. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't be lingering now. No, no, no. Oh, I gotta stay off that 4. Nice. Nice. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Switch again, play it safe. No, I wouldn't. Well, I mean, I shouldn't read chat. I'm gonna die. You should be pushing World Boss Legends anytime you can. Like, if you have the unlock to do it, do it. Give it a shot. There's no reason not to. Okay, I better focus up here. This is where I'll die. I'm gonna die. Oh, switch! Nice save, Spidey! Nice, maybe we can get these guys with the Transcendent skill. Switch, 5, 3, 4. Hopefully survive. And reposition. And come over and land. 5. We're just gonna go into the tier 3 skill here because I find that she does a good amount of damage and he's gonna dodge out of my whole attack. But it don't matter. Holy moly, Black Widow. Okay. Okay. Sure. Good job, Natasha. Way to get her done. Getting in there, just getting the job done. Nice. All right. Nice bit of life seed there. Very, very nice. Like to see it. Excuse me. Yeah, well, yeah, 5% Pierce and 3 tier 4s. You just got to ask yourself, like, why you want to unlock her. Is it time to unlock her? Like, you can probably, yeah, you can kill her. 100%. You can kill her. With tier 4s and 5% Pierce, you can kill her. But it's just a question of whether or not you want them as your world boss of the day. If you're not free to play, if you can rotate your world boss of the day, it doesn't matter. Just go. You know what I mean? Go as far as you can, as hard as you can. Because you can rotate off the wrong world boss of the day. You know what I mean? If it's too difficult or whatever reason. I waited too long. I'm going to tell you that right now. I should have gotten Kang and Jean Grey. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I probably could have gotten some more tier 4 materials if I hadn't been so hesitant to unlock Jean Grey and Kang. I kind of feel like Kang is really what you want, so like, just go for it. You know what I mean? Like, once you've got 3 tier 4s and 5% Pierce, yeah. I would say once you're getting into tier 4 characters and you've got tier 4s, level 80s, you're getting some Pierce on your cards, yeah, you need to be moving forward in World Boss Legend. You certainly can be. I don't think there should be anything stopping you. Let's see here. So we're going to do, I do need to remember 1 clear for Scarlet Witch. Right. Because we need to clear, what is it? We're doing this challenge. Yes, we need 2 more clears. Scarlet Witch with Quicksilver on the team. And I think we'll do one of those today. Again, it's just that thing, like, I always want to push it off, but pushing it off is hardly ever the right idea. What's going on? What am I missing? What do you guys need? 20 tier 4s and 25% Pierce. Should I get Adam? I don't know. That's an interesting question. That depends on your crystal income. For sure. Very, very expensive. I don't know that. I mean, you shouldn't get him unless he never goes on sale, right? Does he ever go on sale? If Adam goes on sale with the other crystal cost characters, I just can't remember. If he goes on sale, definitely do not buy him off sale. He's insanely expensive. Yeah. So you definitely need to wait for a sale, which is going to be like, yeah, it's going to be Black Friday. So yeah. You're going to want to wait. But if your account's that advanced, then yeah, man, why not, right? Goated Adam is not good. Adam is good, by the way. Adam is quite good. He's not going to be your timeline battle like mainstay, but he is really good in Team Battle Arena right now. There's a lot of text, you guys. Give a dude a break. 100 CCF for 461 Macron crystals. I take the... If you're already getting bloated on CCF, Sahaj, like we are, I take the crystals. But if you're not getting like massive bloat on your CCF already, then I wouldn't. Actually, our CCF's coming down now because we've been spending a lot. We've been tier 4 in characters and stuff, but probably the CCF. Probably the CCF. Unless you're just like, I just know that CCF, like the other tier 3 materials for accounts, as they get really, really progressed, yes, you end up with tons of CCF, like these other materials. And then this basically just translates to mythic cards. So, you know. Yeah, and also goated about Adam, like be careful with account unlocks, because Adam costs almost as much as an epic quest, for fuck's sake, which is just insane. So, actually, you know what? Let me back that train up. Unless you're particularly partial to Adam Warlock, it's really difficult to suggest anybody buy this character. Simply because of how bad that price tag is. He also gives you a refund on some of these crystals. It's not amazing. It's more than some of the refunds, right? You guys would have to help me. It's in his achievements. You get like several hundred to maybe 1,000, maybe even somebody knows. I don't know off the top of my head, but it's several hundred or like 1,000 crystals back from building him up. You actually get a lot of crystals from the achievements, but this is so much crystals, guys. Even on discount, it's 4,300. when you look at like what you could get instead, it's like that's access to, like if Madeline Pryor gets a uniform, that's, you know, 2/3 of the way to getting Madeline Pryor and this whole epic quest unlocked, which gives you the extra mission as well. Also, there's a new epic quest coming out into the game, which is unknown. We don't know anything about it, except for apparently it's one people have been asking for, whatever that means. I don't know, man. So, there you go. Yeah, that's why I wanted to back it up and talk about this for a second, because those heavy crystal investments are a big deal. Like, as a free-to-play player, I have trouble seeing myself getting any character. Like, Adam Warlock is just so expensive. His uniforms are expensive. His character is expensive. It's just everything about him is expensive. So, and you also need his artifact, don't you? I don't know if need. I can't. No. Does he have inherent? Damn. Does he have inherent? Oh, it's his artifact's just a heal? Yeah. It's in his base, right? One or the other. I don't know if it's his. I think it's his base, isn't it? Thought so, but I guess not. Activation rate when dead revives with 70% of max HP. There you go. Pinnacle of Evolution. Yeah, so he gets it in his base kit. So that is nice, guys, that you don't have to get his artifact. This is probably very helpful in PvP, but it is nice that his revives in the base kit, but he's just so expensive, man. That's the cost of an epic quest. So pretty steep, man. Pretty steep. Yeah, he'd have to be like my favorite character, I think, to justify doing that. Or just like, I mean, I don't even know, like the top of the meta, if that was going to happen. I don't know. Give me one moment here, guys. Sorry. Oh, okay. Hope you have a great day. Okay, awesome. All right. Let's finish these up here, guys. We got 3 more to go. I was just going to do the highest stages we can so we can get conquest level and we can get CTPs and P cards. Let's just do Doctor Strange here. Single support is probably fine. What are you doing?
I had to show I don't always look like a bum. I clean up too.
Oh, there you go. She wants you guys to know she's pretty.
That I'm not always a bum in my pajamas.
Were you like in your sweatpants yesterday?
Yes. I hadn't even brushed my hair yesterday. He's like, come on, street.
Out of here. Get out of here. For here. Jeez. All right. This ain't a fashion stream. This is a Marvel Future Fight stream. Let's go. Crazy. She is pretty, though. I will say. All right. Let's move. Beast, you can come. It's a really crappy support setup. Don't care. Bam. The 5th team then. For Snow, Agent Venom. Oh, for Team Battle Arena. Ay. Or by the time my account is that good, it will probably be replaced. That's my concern with someone that expensive, man, is by the time. Yeah, seriously. Best support in the game. I love that, Drago. That's great. True. It's true. Save us, Beast. Save us. A Necrosword's dangerous, man. Sharp. It's covered in bacteria. Gross. Alright. She is nice. She is sweet. She was hard to find. Worked really hard to snatch that up. I'm not gonna lie. That took time and energy and dedication. Like all of the good things in life, right? Not all, just a lot of the good things. Some things, man, just fall out of the sky right in your lap. It happens. Don't let anyone tell you it doesn't. I just wouldn't plan on that happening. You know what I'm saying? All right, good job, Strange. Good job. What's up, Sedoriku? How you doing, man? Jason, what's up, bro? Good to see ya. I've seen you in a couple days, I feel like, but I probably just didn't notice, because apparently I ignore everybody, according to Sahaj. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Nice, we got a green box, y'all, because it's green. It doesn't mean much, but it is green, which is cool. All right, let's keep moving, keep moving. What else we got in here? Do I care to try? Yeah. We can use Thor. Let's do that. And this is the last one, so don't really have to care about who we're using for what. Are you giving them stinky horns? Oh no, peanut butter horns. Gotcha. Those goat horns are so disgusting. Holy. Love you too, hon. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Thanks for doing that too for my sister. For our sister. Thank you. Uh-huh. All right. I know. I just miss the chat every once in a while, Jason. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you guys. We haven't gotten any insights or any liberations yet. No support CTPs. We're still so CTP hungry. We're saving in Team Battle Arena. We're getting there. We will be getting a CTP from that. Still shaving in Shadowlands. Waiting for a CTP from Shadowlands as well. They're coming. They're coming. I can't say, I mean, I do. Not regret. Like, if I could go back in time, is that what a regret is? Or is a regret like a more guttural feeling? If I could go back in time, I probably would have taken the CTP from the Team Battle Arena chest the first time, but we also needed tier 4 mats. So. And hey, even further in the future from that, I was going to screw up an event and miss out on a bunch of tier 4 mats. So nice. We got those. All right. Carbo. A lot of CCF. No more Life Seed. All right, let's get our Scarlet Witch clear and let's get on with it. Polaris and Magic, huh? Let Null take her down again today. Actually, no. I'll go Storm. Mistress of the Elements, bro. Wanda. I don't even know what you're cooking with your magic. But it ain't the elements, I'll tell you that right now. No, ma'am. Right in her little box. All right, all right, all right. There we go. Couple boxes, couple boxes. Yeah, I was curious about that Cyclops with the damage proc. And I also think it's interesting that people are saying that, not people, I heard 2 people say that they think Bishop will be proc friendly. But I just don't know how we know that from, you know, we haven't even seen the character yet or his animations or anything. So we will just have to see how that plays out, man. It's always kind of weird with single skill procs. I wish they had a little more clarity, I feel like, on a few more dedicated single skill proc characters. And I also wish, like, dude, it's really, like, Gamora is really cool. She's kind of a unicorn, and it would be cool if we got more characters. They don't have to be as simple as Gamora as far as their rotation, but characters that can use an energy and still play in ABXL would be really, really nice. That's all I'm saying. Energy and single skill damage procs feel like they have fallen off tremendously in this game, and CTPs of Rage are all the rage. That's what I'm seeing. All right, man. There we go. We got some materials. Let's go ahead and hit Otherworld Battle up. I was just waiting until we were on stream. to go ahead and purchase these. We're going to go with Carbo here, I believe. Because Storm is not a native tier 3 character, oopsies, we don't need to have quite as much life seed, which is really nice. We're still going to need quite a bit, but we don't need it for the gears, which is really, really good, which means we have a determinate amount of life seed that we're using as opposed to an indeterminate amount, and we will only need what it takes to level up the skills and do our advancement. And right now, I think we're good for, 2 skills. So we do need quite a bit more life seed before we can tier 4. It's true. This is true. But we'll have another round of shop purchases we can probably use for the skills in the future. And we are hungry for carbonadium, so I think we'll grab the extra carbo for now. What's up, Sanitani? What's going on, brother? Charlie, what's up, dude? Good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. All right, let's see here. Let's grab some carbonadium, see where that gets us, because like I said, the worst case scenario with life seed, we'll have to wait for a rotation on the shops, and we can grab it through zombie survival and world boss over the next couple days. All right, so arena, otherworld battle, give me to the shop. Grab our carbonadium. Very nice. And now that our world boss legend's done, let's just go ahead and work on Storm, eh? See what we can do. It's really nice. We've got the boots here, which have an okay price on the on the carbonadium. It's a little better than the other one, but then this one's nice and cheap on the resources. So I think we've actually done the 2 most demanding gears in the first one and the second one. The first one is really gold hungry. The second one's really material hungry. This one's more balanced. And then the last one, I think, is a little more gold hungry, but not as much as the first one. All right, let's see how we do, guys. Gear number 3 for Storm. This is going to go pretty quick. We don't have a ton of materials. Let's see how far we get here. Nice start. It's what we were seeing a lot of yesterday. 17's a little tough. Gonna drain our resources quick with numbers like that. Yeah, 13, that one's gonna be spendy. All right, that's okay. We're gonna have to hunt down some more carbo. It's gonna be World Boss Legend for a couple days. That's why I wasn't really worried about getting another shop refresh for life seed if we need it. So, how are we doing? 28 on that one, not too bad. We'll get the last 2 steps done. That one was looking hungry so far, so hopefully we get a little bit of a break on the last 2 steps there. Working Storm up, and then we might as well start paying this cost because we need to pay it. So let's go ahead and take the 5th skill up to rank 10. Let's take this skill up to rank 10, and then we've just got 2 more to go, and we're done with the skills. Finish up the gears, grab ourselves a tier 4. Looking good, man. All right, all right. I've been thinking about the Fantastic Four update. It's like further out than I thought, so I'm curious what we're gonna get in between now and then. Yeah, probably Ironheart and then some other kind of filler, maybe, because there's a lot of time. There's like a whole month, over a whole month until Fantastic Four, the movie, actually drops. Right? It's the 25th of July, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So we still got a ways until we get the actual film. So. It should be more than just one, it's not just going to be one more second mid-month. There's like at least 2 more patches, I would think. Yeah, we'll see. I guess it could. No, because no. We'd be waiting for like it's going to be 2 more patches. It should be before Fantastic Four. Anyhow, let's get into Alliance battle for the day, y'all. See what's going on here. We got Universal Supervillain, Combat Supervillain Male. Well, okay, and Burn and Fracture. Don't like that at all. I like that. Is her lead? Yeah, slightly better. Something like that, Duck. I'm not sure. Hoop? Hoop? Oh man, I would be surprised if we didn't see another native tier 2 uniform or something before Fantastic Four. Possible, but I'd be surprised. There we go. Yeah, that sounds right, Frozen Archer. That would work. July 2nd. Yeah. Yeah, if it's a week out, if it's a week before the movie. And they usually are a little bit out in front of the movie. So yeah, I guess that lines up. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll probably get Ironheart for the second mid-month, and then into Fantastic Four. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. From a perspective of somebody who's playing this game with you guys every day, the events, look, I need the uniforms to be serviceable to good. Some of them can be crap. Fine. But generally, the uniforms need to at least be passable. I care about that. That matters. I care way more about the events being good, the game modes cooking. I care so much more about all that other stuff because it's what makes this game playable every day. So-and-so getting a new uniform doesn't make the game itself much different. It just rotates the character that you're using for whatever thing. So events, all that stuff, game modes, basically everything but uniforms, I have like a lot of interest in how those things are going, more so than I do the actual uniforms that they're putting in the game, which is weird, but the way that it is. Man, this day sucks. Proxima is the support here that we don't have. Ugh. I mean, yes, better, but symbiotes only. Ugh. Boo, symbiotes only. Boo. Yeah, like nothing, man. You just put like Morgan Le Fay in here, or like, can I get like a team up bonus or something? No. Anything, a team up bonus? No? Nothing? Okay. We'll just take Le Fay then, and we'll go, yeah, that's what we're hoping for, man, is Sacha Baron Cohen tier 4. That would be nice. That would be nice. I could get into that. I could get into that. Big time. We'll see if it happens. All right, let's go. Team is just so stinky every time, man. Putting a rage on Null as soon as he gets replaced. There you go. That didn't go well. I didn't get, I needed to use the one, like one more time. Weird as that is. Oh, and Bob told me last time I played Loki in here when to use the tier 4, but I genuinely can't remember. And I gotta quit doing that for sure. Well, it doesn't appear to matter that much. Yeah, I don't really like saving it. I think you just kind of use it. Wasted my cancel, and it's at the end of the skill, so that won't line up. The bummer. Yeah. Burn's tough. You got to use his 5th skill right at the start of the cancel. I don't know. Maybe? Maybe. But it'd be about as good as the having 3 6-star characters or whatever, so no big deal. I don't want to go again because I'm going to waste my thing. It's like I need to do this rotation, but if I use it, yeah, it's too late now, but I should have used it. Yeah, his inconsistent timing on search is fine. But now you got to hold. Yeah, because he's got to go to the middle, and you have to have the 5th skill. There we go. There we go. That was awful. Yeah, I missed the cancel. Bummer. Jumped early that time. It's all good. Weren't getting 10 mil anyways. I gotta practice this guy. Because playing him the way I know from Dispatch is awful. Not awful, but it's really suboptimal in ABX. Not the way you want to play him. But the rotation that you actually use is complex, no surprise. And so it's going to take some practice to get down. And the amalgamation in the middle gets the worst scores out of everything. So gonna have to dial that in. Because, yeah, with many of these characters, like, yeah, a hybrid of the wrong rotation and the right rotation is a terrible rotation. Worse than the wrong rotation. All right, let's see here. We got Hulkster. Don't we get, what did we do here? Why do we have... Oh, yeah. Oops. What? Yeah. I have Weapon Master tag. Why do we have Taskmaster in here? Is it for a team up? What is that? Because there was no better option? Is that what it is? I thought we decided this was better. Yeah, it is. Weird. For character bonus? Crit rate dodge? No. No. That would not be optimal. We get an all attack bonus from Red Hulk, and he's 6 stars, so we get the 3 6-star character bonus. Much better. We don't get any bonuses from Abomination for the most part until we rank him up. Alrighty. Let her rip. Hulk needs some work too. He needs some build work. Oh, was it ignore dodge? Is that what it was? Yeah, but don't you need... Yeah, he has to have the Weapon Master tag, doesn't he? And he doesn't have it. I think. Stopped right in that meteor. Dumb. Oh, that proc is like way off in Mars. That is terrible. Wow. Not good. Yikes, man. I don't remember Hulk being this much of a struggle. We have no support for him as part of what it is. Not to mention I'm not very good at this, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. His score is really, really bad. And that is partially because, like I said, we have zero support for this dude. Damn, not even gonna get 2.5. What the fudge happened there? Couldn't use my skills. Well, bummer. Ugh. Ugh. That feels ick, man. That's like old. That's like the scores we were getting months ago, dude. Ugh. I have to look into that. That's rough. He's got nothing. He's got like no, like, I mean, this is a leadership, but it's not a good one, that's for sure, and no support whatsoever. So Hulk struggling big time. Also just using an obelisk, but still, man. Could increase the build, could level up the rest of his skills, I guess, but I don't know how much like that's gonna help, if at all. Don't know. Better gameplay and supports needed big time. And for us, I think that's like, I don't know. I don't know what supports he gets for this day. For now, I'm gonna just say, sorry, Hulk, that you're the worst, apparently, ABL clear that we have at this point. I didn't see that coming, but there you have it. Not doing super well with the Hulkster. Okay. Let's move on here. I want to do a couple more things today. Let's get into a little bit of PvP. Just for funsies. Really struggling in Vibranium this week. Really struggling for time as well. So, yeah, been a bit brutal in Team Battle Arena this week. Surely Wolverine can take these guys out. Surely. We'll see. I'm going to watch Quicksilver clap my... Yeah, we should put him against Jean Grey, probably. I don't like that first team at all. And this team is likely to do more than people would think against an account as undeveloped as ours. So, yeah, let's give Quicksilver a run for his money. Hey, honey. I know. You have to wait just a little bit longer, Jean. Almost there, Jean. Hello, Jean. Hello. Hello. All right. Get out of here. Get up on out of here. I gotta focus on this PvP, man. I gotta focus up, Gene. You're gonna get me killed. You know what I'm saying? How are we doing here? Ooh, not good. I didn't think I put them against her, but I guess I did. Whoops, that was my bad. Night, Drago. Yeah, she was supposed to go against the 6th team, I believe. But we're gonna see here if it even mattered at all. No, wow, look at that Quicksilver just absolutely smoke us. Dang. Says, sit down, please. Sit down. Woo! It's honestly just been rough, man. Everywhere I turn in Team Battle Arena this time. And I just cannot sit here and refresh team after team after team. Hasn't been going well. I don't find much more desirable opponents. That top team's easy. Let's do that. Should be good. I actually think I like that better. Yeah, we just need a Mega Tier 2 for Abomination is the problem, Jermaine. The only issue. And it's hard to, like, want to dedicate the Mega Tier 2 to Abomination over, like, supports that cover more territory. But, yeah, may end up going that route just because my fear is that I'm going to, like, rank up Abomination on the account right, and then Hulk's going to just drop out of the meta right after I do that. And Abomination will be freaking useless, which will be a bummer. Nice. We did end up getting those guys. Help using Transcended and Tier 3 tickets. Any suggestions? Thinking of getting Fantastic Four all upgraded? I don't know if I would future plan for the Fantastic Four. They have a mixed history with updates. I'm not saying they're not going to be bangers, but Human Torch is a World Boss Legend only kind of character for the most part. And then Mr. Fantastic has kind of always struggled to find a place. I think when he had the Maker uniform, he was doing all right for a little bit, but then fell off really quick. What's up, Half-Blood? What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming and hanging out, dude. Do you have all your supports already, Koki? I'm not looking at your account right now. Obviously, I don't remember. Like your Sif, things like that. Because I would almost go with like certain World Boss Legend unlocks before I would build up the Fantastic Four just in case. Although we kind of are bound to get something good, but hard to know what it's going to be, you know. I hate this last team. Let's see. Really hate it. We'll see if they can clean it up. Probably not. They're probably gonna die. Is there a better option for them? Not really. Could probably take out the Wolverine. It depends on the artifact. Not touching that. Yeah. Do this and see how we do. This might be rough. That might be rough. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. The Mega Tier 2 tickets are like rarer than some people think, I think, that came in during the anniversary and stuff. They thought they were a little more common than they are. We do not get Mega Tier 2 ticket rank up tickets very often. So you want to be pretty stingy with who you end up using those on. For sure. I'm not sure about Gamora. Her place seems really, really limited. You're basically just, wow, can't even attack. That was crazy. I'm pretty sure Mantis CC'd us for that whole fight, and then Ghost Rider was able to just clean us up. It's crazy. We need to put what's a face in here with Wolverine, really bad. I want this like that. See here. I think we're better off doing this. Saving that. And then going on doing... I really wish I could get like a third PvP-centric team going, but there's not much in here to work with as far as PvP is concerned. These guys never get anything done, though. Like, ever. So maybe I'll adjust it somehow. Not sure. Yeah, we'll get into that later. That's a tougher call, but I want to try with Wasp with Wolverine to see if the cleanse will actually help him out. I think it will significantly. Yeah, Sahaj, you got it, brother. I was like, it's time. He needs some debuff removal. It's a lot of the times when he's losing, it's just because he's getting debuffed and running in place. So you got type advantage here. Hopefully they just clean the floor with those guys. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's going to suck a little bit pushing back the PvP builds, but I think it's going to end up being a good idea in the long run. I think we'll we'll actually end up being able to build PvP characters faster by getting into World Boss Legend Plus sooner than by building Sentry, which would help us. It's banned right now, so it would help us a ton. But will help us, but not as much as getting into World Boss Legend Plus, which will accelerate the growth for all of our characters on our account. And that's the kind of stuff we want to be thinking about. We've got enough PvP power now to be working towards crystals. You know what I mean? Like in timeline battle and stuff. What's up, Kimmy? Doing good, yo? We're doing good. Just working on Tier 4 Storm at this point. Ready to see how Bishop plays in PvP. Wow, they cleaned that up real quick, man. Real quick. Yeah, just doing some team battle arena, thinking about PvP. I've been thinking about these teams a lot. Somebody offered the other day, yesterday, I can't remember who it was. Time's been really tight for me guys lately, so that's why I haven't been in the Discord as much lately. Apologies for that. But I do plan on getting in the Discord, man, and going over some of these teams. Looking at Alliance Conquest teams, looking at Team Battle Arena teams, and I need to be like, I need to finish up a guide for Team Battle Arena, so I'm really focusing on, it is a beginner's guide, like, don't get me wrong, so it's not like I'm going to be getting into, like, a whole bunch of stuff I don't know anything about, but I need to figure out how I want to present the information I do know about this game mode for people. And believe it or not, I know more than I let on to with my crappy gameplay on stream. And this guy just beat the snot out of us. I don't know if I want to go in for round 2. We'll see. Got Carnage recently. Do I buy his uni now after the 40% discount or wait for another time? Yeah, I would say he's possibly the best native tier 1 for PvP in the game at the moment. Take it easy, Sahaj. Thanks so much for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Here's my thing as a free-to-play, right? I'm cool buying like 1 or 2 unis, especially when we're this far out from a 50% sale. I don't think that's an awful idea, no. Just know that every uniform you buy outside of a 50% uniform sale, you're paying extra crystals to have that character early. So if you think it's worth it, even if it's just for the fun, then it's worth it. You know what I mean? But just know that every time you buy a uniform free to play outside of a 50% discount, you are sacrificing crystals. But I think Carnage, if you have the artifact, is a good play. No doubt about it. I think he's fantastic. He's really good. Especially with this game mode. Doesn't really matter. But, yeah, that's good. This might get hairy. I'm not sure I like this. Just swap that. Double support. I'm just going to see if type advantage wins the day. I doubt it, but we're working on it right now, Lancelot. We're working on it right now. Working on debuffs, debuff removal, and team battle arena for the next one. And that should be coming next. Right now, I'm debating between an update to the new account guide, like an update video for that, or the next part of the PvP guide series. They're both kind of labor intensive, which is fine. Means, ouch. Did Colossus just beat us up? Because it almost looked like Colossus just beat me up. Okay. No, it's, I see the door. It's right over there. I'll see myself out. Thank you. Woo! Okay. This is brutal. I really want to fix Wolverine. I could be getting so much more value out of him. He's just not. Although it is tough. Like, the artifact thing in this game is brutal. It's really tough. You just kind of can't win against a 6-star artifact. There's no... You just die sooner. There's nothing I can do to make my Wolverine stronger than a Wolverine that just has a better artifact. This team's dust. Dust and dust. I'm not sure yeah, I mean, I think all PvP characters in a way need their tier 4 just for the stat bump and everything else, just to be competitive. Does he need his tier 4 to operate? I don't think so. But I think you'll find that he's really, really squishy with that. I have to look at what his tier 4 is. I'm talking out of my ass. I don't even know what Carnage's tier 4 skill is. I'd have to look at it. But I don't recall ever hearing that. Besides the fact that, yeah, all tier 3, level 70 and 80 characters struggle compared to tier 4s in PvP. Do you have to choose, Sakura? Ooh, you son of a bitch. There we go. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I know you get extra points. Two things about that. I can't because I'll lose. And the other thing about that is I don't even know if I want the extra points, man. I do and I don't. Points just climb my rank, and when my rank starts increasing, I start losing. So the sooner I get extra points, the sooner I stop getting my extra 3 tokens. And since I'm unlikely to push to a rank in Vibranium here, where I'm actually going to see like extra extra crystals, right? Like, dude, I ain't getting up into the 50% range here. I don't think. Where are we at? We're at 90%. So it would take so much pushing, and then we would be up in characters, yeah, that would just be tier 4s top to bottom. Just brutal. No way to win. So it would just shoot us right back down. But it is a really good thing to note for people, and it's definitely going in the guide, that you do get a bonus for clearing out the top 3 opponents in a match consecutively. And if you can, and you have the time to think, you ought to go for it, because we could try to win here. Let's try and do it. Yeah. Yeah. Do we lose to Captain America here? I don't know. Let's find out. Hey. Yeah, the Surfer Uni's in a weird place right now. It's really tough because I feel like if you're really into PvP, he is a clutch part of PvP. Like, that Reflect character with Revive is insane for Otherworld Battle, Team Battle Arena, things like that. But we don't know what's going to happen with the Silver Surfer uniform for the Fantastic Four First Steps. Maybe nothing. We don't know. We don't know if Shalabal is going to be a new character. So we kind of just have to wait it out and see. Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. He won't take damage. Oh, there he goes, man. Zombie Cap, dude, has a way of just every once in a while being a pain in the ass. What he does. Yeah, so I would hold out for now, for sure. But I do know that Silver Surfer, for people that are into PvP, is really clutch. Oh, man, we need Super Guard Break immunity so bad. So bad. I got to remember that Hulk actually like can really disrupt magic before she gets a CTP. He has super guard break on almost all his skills, so he will just super guard break the shit out of you indefinitely, like he just did. Hey, let's go. Slap. No. Yeah. This is true. The ambush effect. It just reduces it, though. It doesn't, like, nullify it, right? I mean, the reduction is pretty much nullification, depending on how you look at it, but it doesn't, like, completely make them immune to reflect. It just reduces it, if I recall correctly. Your ass is down here. Sure. Do that. I have a feeling Wolverine might find a way to die here, but I feel like he's more likely to die against that Ghost Rider, so there you go. Is it really immunity to reflect on it? Thanks for looking, Jermaine. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. During the effect, but yeah. Yeah. Still, these are autoplay game modes, so the game doesn't really distinguish, you know, between I'm about to clap myself and I'm immune to reflect. But it does hurt his reflect abilities a lot. There we be, there we be. Yeah, and tomorrow we'll take a look at Bishop, see how he looks. I don't think we'll be picking him up, obviously not. If we were, it would be at 50%, not 40%. Unless he just somehow comes out of the gate like a crazy person and starts like tearing stuff up, but I just don't see that happening, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. Another blast type, yeah. All right, guys. Well, shoot. Thank y'all for hanging out, man. I just kind of dilly-dallied for the end of this, but I enjoy it. Thanks for hanging out for the PvP. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate all the support. I'm going to be around in Alex's live stream tonight to check out Bishop. Might see some of you there, might not. I know it's the middle of the night for a lot of you guys. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream today, learned anything, had a good time, hit that like button, helps out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, hit the subscribe button. We've also got more guide videos on the way in the near future. Take care, y'all. Really appreciate you. I'm Owen Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care.